Hey, Grandpa Pete. I just thought I'd give you a taste a little bit about what I've done so far in designing a custom slingshot for you. Sorry the light's a little low, it's late at night. I've run a test piece. As you can see, I've cut these out of plywood. And then you can see I've actually got two dowels here. Sorry, let me hold that up. Two dowels here, one here and one here. One will always have to be padded, and I'm still working on this angle. You can see right now it's a 90-degree angle. I think it's going to have to be more like that, more of a closer to a 45, maybe even straight. And another thing I'm noticing when I do this is these two dowels are too far apart even for my hand, so I'm going to have to bring them closer together. Now I made the width right now on this one since I'm testing it. For my hand, for you, I would cut it down. But the idea is that your hand, you can see, let me try and hold it the best way I can on the camera. As you can see, this is the L shape. Your hand would go around this dowel, okay? You could put either hand on it, your call, right? And then if you look, it just rests against your knuckles here. Right now, because it's so loose, it pulls back a little further than I would like. You can see it comes pretty high on the knuckles. I was looking for it to be more down here, which is why the thing is the way it is. Now, I can keep it down there with a twist, which is what I'm doing right now. But I will bring these closer together so it just naturally sits, so that when you pull it, it just sits the way I want it to. But as you can see, no thumb required, okay? Now let me take my ring off because it's a bit uncomfortable with the ring on. Okay. As you can see, it just kind of rests there. Okay. Now I put my face shield on because I'm still getting used to this one. It takes a minute to get used to it. Okay. You put your shot in here. My catch box is down there. But you see, you just kind of let it rest like that, and you can see it goes pretty far back there. Because of the angle, I think the angle's a little wrong. This angle right now is a little wrong, so I'm getting a little bit of grazing here on top of my hand. When I put it up and maybe a little taller, it'll probably work just fine, but for now, you can see, I'm not using my thumb at all. My thumb's loose here, and it goes pretty good. Now, you'd have to get used to shooting it the way you want to shoot it. But as you can see, that's my concept so far. Let me know if you see anything that just will not work for you. Let me get this out of my way. Sorry, it will not work for you. But as you can see, once again, I'm going to probably straighten this out a little bit. I'm going to bring the dowels in closer together, okay, so that there's less gap here. I will put padding on the second dowel so that it feels comfortable against your hand. You can see when it rests against the knuckles. But as you can see, you could almost, if I put them straight up, you could almost do this. You can see almost open your hand. But my intent was to always give you just a little curl down. And honestly, I'm not holding it with much. I'm probably pulling down here with less than a pound and a half, maybe at the most. So as you can see, it's a fairly comfortable little bugger. I just got to get a few more angles changed on it, and I think it'll shoot just fine. Okay? Hope you like the test piece so far. And when I get all done with this, I'm going to do it up in something other than plywood and oak dowels. And I might still send you an oak and plywood one for you to practice on so that you can keep the nice one for better. But the nice one's a secret.